Kia ora everybody and welcome to a new video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today I'm going to take you to a city and a national park that are lining the longest navigable river in New Zealand, and that's the town and national park of Whanganui. Let's go over my absolute favorite things to do there, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so starting with the town of Whanganui itself, exploring the town is really fun, and that probably is my first favorite thing to do. But if I have to be more specific, going up the Jury Hill water tower is a lot of fun. It will give you 360 degrees views to the entire town below and almost unlimited views of the river. You're going to be able to see really far ahead over there. It is a lot of fun. The architecture is very unique. The tunnel that you have to go through if you decide to go from the town itself is a lot of fun. So yeah, just something really fun to do. Moving on to the national park itself, obviously you probably heard about the Whanganui Journey. It is one of the New Zealand Great Walk, despite the fact that it is not a walk in itself. It is actually a canoe trip. But yeah, doing this 5-day canoe trip is definitely worth the time if you actually can allocate 5 days to one activity during your trip to New Zealand. It is a fantastically unique journey in the country. But as far as I'm aware, there's only one company that actually goes to the Whanganui National Park to do the Whanganui journey from the town of Whanganui itself, and that's the Kitai. Alright, next up on our list of best things to do around the Whanganui area, we have the Bridge to Nowhere. It is one of the most famous things to do in the Whanganui National Park just because it is so strikingly unique. When you arrive in front of that bridge, you will see pretty much nothing on one side and nothing on the other side, but that's really striking man-made bridge right in the middle. So you can get there through hiking. It will take you about 2 days, but you can also do a jet boat tour there, and that will only take you a half-a-day tour. It is definitely unique and worth doing. Next up, we have mountain biking. There is a lot of Kiwis which are absolutely addicted to mountain biking, and the Whanganui National Park does deliver. The Mountain to Sea Cycle Trail is a grade 2 to 4 mountain biking trail in the National Park of Whanganui, and definitely delivers a challenge as well as breathtaking views. Next up, we have the Bushy Park Wildlife Sanctuary. This is about 100 hectares big, and there is magnificent walk around this beautiful native forest. There is a lot of birds as well. You'll be able to see things that most other national parks don't offer, as this is really kind of uncrowded. Out of all the national parks in New Zealand, out of all the reserves in New Zealand, this is one of the most underrated one. So you'll be alone amongst New Zealand forest, and trust me, it's going to look quite Jurassic and quite unique. Moving on to back to the town of Whanganui itself, there is the Whanganui River going through the town, the town itself, and on there you can do a bit of a river cruise. It's akin to one of those European river cruise where you can get onto that really large boat and go slowly up and down the river. And yeah, it's just a really fun thing to do, as it is New Zealand's longest navigable river, as I said in the intro. Finally, as for many towns in New Zealand, it is a great place to enjoy the local market. There is the River Traders Market, but there is also the Whanganui Farmers Market. And I do always enjoy the taste, sounds and smell of a farmers market in New Zealand. So if you have an opportunity to make your way to Whanganui and it happens to be one of the market day, make sure you check them out, because you'll be able to find a really tasty lunch for a very decent price and something extremely authentic. Alright, so there is much more for you on nzpocketguide.com, so make sure to check it out, and the whole team is joining me in wishing you the best time ever in New Zealand.